Hello there, welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling, and today I am at Legoland California. And I'm here for my daughter's 10th birthday. This is Isis, she's turning 10. Today is her actual birthday, 11/11/2008 was when she was born. And she wanted to come to Legoland, so we all orchestrated that. And here we are. We actually arrived yesterday, and it's gonna be a fun day. And this video is gonna be about how a raw vegan eats at Legoland. So I just wanted to point out how even coming to a place like Legoland, you can always make healthy choices and you can always eat good food. So even though there might not be a lot of choices in there, most people are gonna default to just whatever's available, you know, the fried foods and whatever. It's all in your mind and it's all just a choice, because I can obviously eat raw food whether I bring some stuff with me or whatever. You just make little adjustments. So it's a really easy thing to do, and I just wanted to show anyone who's interested how I do that and how I think about it and how I approach it, so that even on vacation, even at theme parks, even at carnivals, you can always eat raw vegan and you can always eat healthy and make the best choices to thrive and reach your fullest potential as a human being. Here we are in the hotel lobby. It's pretty cool. Can you see this? We're in this castle thing. Here, let's go through, Isis. Let's go through. So this is really interesting here. There's a warning on the bakery here to the Legoland Hotel, warning about cancer-causing elements in the food. So check this out. It says, fried or baked goods and fish in this establishment can expose you to chemicals including acrylamides, which is known to the state of California to cause cancer. Acrylamides come from any cooked food. Baked foods, fried foods, browned foods of any kind. So there's actually an acrylamide warning, which is cooked food. Cooked food causes cancer. That's what it says right there. Not just fish, although it is warning about fish served in the establishment too has mercury. That's what it goes on to say. But acrylamides, that's a win for raw vegans right there. Woohoo! Okay, this is some of the food that I've brought with me that I already have here. So some dates, cashews, almonds. These are sun-dried raisins, some bananas. I have sunflower seeds soaking and almonds soaking. This is back at the hotel room now. And then I don't really have much. I brought some carrots, and I have some lettuce and tomatoes and some sauerkraut, and those are olives that my wife has. So yeah, that's all that I have. Oh wait, I do have, here's my sunflower seeds, and I brought some goji berries. So that's all that I have with me today, and I'm gonna pack up my backpack here with my stuff for the day. And yeah, bring this into the park. And yeah, that's all I need to do is just bring a little bit with me, and you know, there's probably some stuff in there too. So yeah, that's how it is. So here I am at the breakfast buffet. It's like, what, 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning, and tons of people here sitting down for their breakfast buffet. It's like 95% just conventional stuff, you know, like potatoes, eggs, meat. And there is just only 2 fruit options, which was bananas and grapefruit. So I stocked up on 5 grapefruit halves, and there's more, so I'll probably go back and have some more grapefruit. But yeah, so even though I brought some food and I don't really have to worry about what they have at the breakfast buffet, I can still mono meal on grapefruits because they have tons of them, because it's buffet style, and then it's not a problem. And then I'm fueled up with vitamin C and water and nutrients, minerals for the day, and super healthy. And yeah, that's gonna be highly energizing to eat. Well, right here it's 2.5 grapefruits. I could go back and have another, you know, I could have 5 grapefruits if I wanted. So anyway, yeah, easy to do the breakfast buffet, even though it's 95% meat and potatoes and eggs. Okay, I'm actually showing this because they brought out new fruit. They have some watermelon cups here, so I got a couple of those. I got 2 of those. And then they also started the smoothie stand. So they have a mango orange smoothie and a mixed berry smoothie. And even though these are probably frozen berries, it's still, those aren't pasteurized most likely. So So that is like raw frozen berries in that. So that's good. And then I got another 5 grapefruits. So that'll be 5 grapefruits that I've eaten. And then a couple cups of like watermelon and a little berry smoothie. Right? There you go. We are in the middle of our day. It's about noon and the kids are going on a ride and we're sitting here waiting for them, and I'm gonna have some snacks that I brought, which were bananas. So
Brown side.
what?
I'm trying to help hold it so you can get your bananas out.
Oh yeah, I have some bananas and like 2 dates left and cashews, and so yeah, I'm gonna have some of that right now. Just wanted to say that's the timing of the day so far. You know, those grapefruits I had really lasted me. That was good. I ate a lot of them.
Yeah, good.
Dates. My bananas. Hold on. Sun-dried raisins, raw raisins. These are high energy. I mean, yeah, so like dried fruit's not my favorite thing, but when we're out like traveling for the day, this is like tons of energy instantly if you want to be raw. Yeah, and bananas are always good. I love bananas. So check this out. At the Garden Cafe at Legoland, they have lettuces and tomatoes, which we're buying, and it's fruit cups. This is grapes.
And look at the living box.
Yeah, look, living with the roots attached, living lettuces. This is a sign of the times right here, people. This is a sign of the times. Living food at Legoland. And then all of these pre-packs of fruit and salads here. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that. So I'm sitting down to eat my salad, and literally the only place in all of Legoland that has fresh food at all is called Garden Cafe. But like I said, they had tomatoes and grapes, and they had these fresh lettuces with the roots on them still, living food, which is so cool. So I have pulled the roots off, put my salad together, put the tomatoes and grapes on. Actually, that was 3 heads of lettuce too. And then the only thing is there's this salad dressing, which is obviously not raw, but in the ingredients it's vegetable oil and vinegar, sugar, salt, dehydrated garlic and spices, and then xanthan gum and dehydrated parsley. So yeah, xanthan gum. I don't see any preservatives in it, so I don't think it is. It just has the xanthan gum, and then everything else is just vegetable oil and vinegar. So it looks pretty safe. I mean, obviously it's not raw, but I'm gonna just put a tiny drizzle of this on there to make it like, you know, palatable salad. And I just thought that would be fun to share that. I'm gonna just open this up. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around. I didn't open up the package enough. I didn't open it up. Let's see. Okay, I think I got it. Just a little tiny bit. That's probably less than a quarter of that package on there, because I don't want to be eating xanthan gum or, you know, whatever. Obviously not ideal. But I'm out. Just showing you, it's like a life hack. Finding a raw living salad at an amusement park. It just goes to show, if you are focused on it and you're looking for it, you're gonna find it. You know, if you're not focused on it, you're like, oh look, there's pizza and hot dogs and french fries everywhere. That's what you're gonna go for, because that's what you're gonna see in your mind. But for me, all I'm seeing in my mind is fresh living food, and I'm just honing in on it wherever it is, you know, honing in on it. But when we in an eating section right now, look at this. I mean, as far as you can see, there's people eating terrible food, you know? I don't want to be mean or judgmental, but I think 90% of the people here are overweight and probably 50% obese. And the reason is because people are not paying attention, you know? People are not paying attention. So the living foods here, that's amazing, right? Total life hack. You know what's cool that I wanted to mention? The lettuces, those living lettuces, they weren't even on the menu. They weren't even for sale. They were the display, I think, to make it like the garden cafe. They were at the registers and they were on display. I didn't even pay for them because there was no price. They weren't on the menu, and the person didn't know what to charge for them. So we just got them for free. We didn't even pay for those lettuces because, you know, it's not even on the menu. That's crazy. So anyway, I didn't mention that. I thought that was cool.
108,000 Lego bricks. Our next stop will be on the right-hand side, just beyond the rocks. It's Bob and Gertrude Tortoise. Bob and Gertrude have been waiting a long time here at Legoland to be paired. 19 years to be exact, but their eggs are due here at any moment now. And I do expect them to be excellent parents. We also have many hard workers here at Legoland California. Perhaps the two best examples are just ahead of us.
We're on Coast Cruise.
We have the rock.
Check this out. I found this awesome little fruit stand here at Legoland, believe it or not. They have melons and pineapples. That's so cool. Fruit cups, water for the healthy minded, and strawberries. Look at this. Of course not organic, but $5.95 for strawberries, oranges and apples, bananas. How about that? That's cool. And then some dried fruit there. Obviously, this is the healthy person stand. I love that. I just had to show that. I got the strawberries. Yes, indeed. Couldn't resist that. Yummy little snack right there for me. We're about to go into the aquarium, Sea Life it's called. And yeah, a little pick-me-up with some strawberries in the afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock now, so it's getting later on in the day. I can't believe they had strawberries, whole baskets of them. That is so cool. See, it all depends on what you're looking for, right? What you're looking for.
Yeah, that's a good one. Under the sea.
A little aquarium
Oh,
action.
here's Daria down here. Under the sea. Oh, there's a shark pond. There's one above us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, look at that.
He has a face.
He does have a face. Look, he's smiling at us.
That was cool. Look, we're back from Legoland. We're back in our hotel room. And yeah, it's like evening time. We're gonna go to the pool right now and jump in, even though the sun's setting. We're gonna do a little sunset swim. And I'm just having some of these sunflower seeds that I soaked. Soaked sunflower seeds are really good. So we're at the pool right now, and we were playing games in the pool, and it was kind of cold because it's dark. And then we got in the hot tub right there. We all got in, and everybody started coughing. They must have just dosed it with like chlorine or something.
Every kid in the pool was coughing, and now we're all itchy, so we have to go wash out.
It was horrible. It's like a heavy dose of chlorine. So yeah, we're all toxified from the hot tub chlorine, which is a little bit scary. But anyway, it's okay. We're all going back.
the grand adventure of the pool.
Yeah, the adventure of the pool. Oh yeah, do you want to see this is the food, the bar and grill at the pool. Scary. That's the scary stuff.
Daddy, I'm gonna try to make this. So I'm probably gonna fail.
Almost.
Yesterday I was so good at it.
I'm gonna put it food here. Well, can you unlock the hot? Yes, I will.
Okay,
You need it. Go find one spot.
You got it. Yay.
Wait, Mom, remember that thing guacamole?
Oh, guacamole.
Here we are at the dinner buffet, our last night at Legoland, and they have a salad bar, very limited salad bar by the way. They have only lettuce and 2 raw things. This is my salad. Well, let me show you this. There's my salad. I get a full plate of salad, and it's all you can eat, so I can fill up as much salad as I want, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
And
I'm having a vegan dinner.
Sasha's having a vegan dinner.
Half raw, half cooked. They had some
Half raw, half cooked.
Brussels sprouts with cranberries and what is that? Roasted butternut squash.
Okay, I did it. I did my raw day at Legoland, and it was actually way easier than I thought it would be. No problem at all. Brought a little food with me. There's raw food in the park, and you know, there's probably raw food in all theme parks these days, because as people get sicker and sicker, we need more raw food, basically. So there was, yeah, lots of options in there, really. So it just depends on what you're focused on. It depends on what you're going for and what you need for your life, and that's what's most important, is being focused on health, being focused on transformation, and achieving like the highest potential for yourself through the raw foods. And really, you know, the thing that I noticed most spending 2 days here at Legoland is that the mainstream culture in America is riddled with absolute terrible junk food and chemicals. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. Of course, a brand like Lego is gonna be in cahoots with all the other brands, like, I mean, just every brand, you know, mainstream American brand, and Swiss Miss and Minute Maid and on and on and on, just all the brands of America, but all that stuff is just the lowest quality food riddled with chemicals and pesticides. I mean, we don't need that junk in our lives. Eat the raw, fresh foods. It makes your body slim, healthy, vibrant. I just had breakfast at the free breakfast buffet here, and literally everybody is like swole up like balloons. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's sad because people are stuffing their face with sausages and bacon and waffles and wondering why they're sick and obese and have acne, you know. And you see the people eating like fruit and stuff, and they're you know, look happy and slim and just healthy, you know. So I ate 100% raw on my trip to Legoland, and you can obviously too, anyone who wants to do it. It's just a focus in the mind, it's just a slight perspective change. So that's my message, and please subscribe to this channel so that we can get the raw vegan message out to more and more people, and it's not going away. The more people get sick off these junk foods, the more people are going to need to turn to raw food. So it's so important to, you know, support the raw food message and get the raw food message out there. So please subscribe, because the more subscribers I have, the more content I can make like this, and I can show people how to do it, you know. And not everybody has to be 100% raw, but that's what I'm doing. I'm doing 100% raw so I can be an example. I can teach and lead and educate on the process and how simple it is. So please subscribe, please hit the notifications button so you get all my new videos, and leave a comment on this one, that would be great, and I will see you in the next one.